Welcome to Trend Settings episode 100, everybody.
I wish we had a party popper.
We did it. Oh, we do have party poppers. I just didn't unpack them.
Start that again.
We got almost everything right. We got almost. Oh!
Now we can start.
Do it away from the microphones
Not
if
in
you
my
can. Good job. Good job. Guys, we did it. Who would have thought we'd make episode 100? I can't take my hands off my hips, but... Now.
Someone give that man something to hold.
Yes, we are doing
Emma, a
something.
drink.
I'll take the Baileys.
Yeah.
Baileys. The thing about Baileys is it's so good, but that's not what we're here for tonight. We're here to celebrate episode 100. And in celebration, we got all the regular wild cards, plus Joel because he lives here.
Hey, he's pretty regular.
I think he's done 4, which the rule of thumb was he needed to do 5. So he's the only one who hasn't done at least 5.
Wow.
Everyone else has scraped in.
Good try, Joel.
Ev's done about 20.
Close.
And yeah, so go from Nick this way, but I'll go first. My name is Ali.
Nick.
Dip.
Jess. Ev.
Chris. Joel.
Jono.
Woo! So tonight we've got a game show happening.
And a live audience.
And a live audience.
Yeah.
Give it up for the ladies.
Hey.
They might make an appearance on camera at some point, but who knows? Anything could happen.
They wash their hair.
Hi, everyone. Okay.
We also got a Trend Settings episode 100 inaugural special artwork designed and created and drawn especially for this episode 100 by Nicholas James Koo. Is my head getting cut off? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It's
you
amazing.
ruined my introduction.
Sorry.
It's an artwork.
Yeah.
Nick did it,
By
and that's
Nick.
got... And the thing about this artwork is it
Amazing.
represents 100 episodes of progress. 100 episodes of cutting-edge content where the head of my frame gets cut off with my head, but we don't talk about that because we're on the audio.
Don't bring
But
that up.
anyway, so everyone who's ever been on this show is in this picture, so it's kind of like an Easter egg thing because because it's cartoon form, no one really looks like themselves except J-Rat kind of.
And who the hell is J-Rat?
And Dip a little bit. But we are doing a game show tonight, and we got to sort out the teams. So, our first team is Nick and Dip. Do you guys have a name?
Yeah, Nip.
Nip. I thought it was. Who are we going
Team
for? Dip slip?
Okay. Is it Nip or Nip Slip?
I like Dip Slip.
Alright, dip slip.
Okay, Dip Slip. What about the team of
It'll
Jess and Evelyn?
We're going for girl power.
Because, woo, diversity!
Girl power.
Girl power.
You know, we try to have more girls on this podcast, but they always say no.
No,
Wow.
you don't.
Wow.
I've asked her like 100 times. She doesn't do it.
You just asked one person.
Wow.
I asked my girlfriend on. Sorry, fiance.
How dare you? Now,
Depends what the denominator.
what about the floor team?
Floor dogs.
They're floor dogs.
They are the
Yeah,
floor dogs. How do you spell the dog?
D-O-G.
No, W-G.
That's gangster. Okay, we can
Dog.
do that. We can do that too.
Floor dogs.
With a Z.
The floor dogs.
Two
Kill 'em.
Zs, two Zs.
Now,
like that.
What about our team, Ali?
oh yeah, sorry. Did we come up with a name?
No, I just came up with that just now.
Okay.
Team Natty Shasha.
Natty Shasha.
You know you have to yell that out when you
Is-
have an answer.
That's right.
Is it racist? I'm not sure.
Natty Shasha
Wakanda.
was the first Indian person to message us asking us to fix their group settings on Facebook.
That's true. We got a lot of messages asking about group settings because our name is group settings and this is Trend
Shout
Settings
out.
episode 100.
Did you help? Not at all.
I usually just go, hey, this isn't actually about group settings. Sorry for the misleading everyone.
Should have helped him anyway.
A lot.
No, it's usually broken English because if they're dumb enough to ask me that, they're like, obviously don't get English properly.
Not
Oh,
dumb.
man.
Not dumb.
You could have converted them to the, they might have gone, hey, this show's great.
Yeah.
They talk about more than just group settings.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
But we're always in a group setting.
Mm.
That's what it actually means.
Hence the name.
I don't think I've ever actually explained that though. But
I
do you think
did in
people
the
got
first
that?
episode.
I didn't
Maybe
think that's
just-
what it
I'm
meant.
still confused.
What did you think it meant?
Yeah.
Like when you're playing a video game and you go find your group, you go to group settings.
Similar.
But we're in a...
It's not.
Okay,
It's just the video game.
It's
I
like,
don't know why you named it
wrong.
that.
That's like the video game version of what I was just saying. But I'm just going to quickly check if I press the record button.
Good call.
Right.
Good call.
It was recording, right?
We'll just
It's
implement
recording.
ourselves.
It's okay.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to compete?
Yes, we are.
So my
We're ready
section
to
of the
rip.
game show is the trend-setting statathon questions.
Nice.
Now we're going to talk about things to do with views, plays, listens, reviews, everything.
All right.
And you've
Right.
so the way this one works is you've all got to answer, and
Yep.
whoever gets closest is right.
All right.
Because
Okay,
all the
alright.
answers are like crazy numbers.
So we don't
And
need
do we come up with it as the team?
We discuss.
Yes.
Yeah.
do,
Okay.
do we need to
Right.
use our buzzers?
This is easy.
Not for this one,
Okay.
technically, I don't think.
No.
Actually,
Floor
no. If you
dogs.
want to go first, because there's
But
something
we
to
all
that, right?
have a say.
So we just buzz in.
Test your
Yeah.
buzzers,
Yeah.
please.
What is that buzzer?
Your
You have to
name.
say your
Dip
name.
slip.
Dip slip.
Test your buzzers,
Come on.
please. Excuse me?
Couple what?
Test your... Natty Shasha. We're ready.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Question 1
Okay.
in the Trend Settings episode 100 Bonanza.
Oh.
How many listens does the most popular podcast we have ever done have?
Natty Shasha.
So this is just.
I thought we were all answering this.
This,
I want to go
You
first.
just want to say first.
you,
think it was floor dogs.
you can do yeah. So it's between 1 and 1,000.
On
Okay.
podcasts?
Yeah. So this is just listens.
Okay.
Is this
so-
per episode? Like one episode?
One episode.
The
Yes.
highest.
One
The
episode.
highest.
Alright,
Yes.
floor dogs.
The highest view.
300?
The highest-
350.
Do we just
Wait,
buzz
the
in?
highest
like-
views
I
on
think-
YouTube or listen?
Sorry.
Listens
listens.
on podcast platforms.
Can you listen?
Yo, I could easily Google
They were
it.
just asking.
What is
You
that
need
not?
to clarify.
Can I tell you how many listens that question got?
200.
Dip slip. Dip slip.
Information.
Dip slip says 500.
It can't be too much.
Oh, they're going down the middle. That's
Okay.
sneaky
Oh, wait,
strategy.
is it our turn? Girl power.
Girl power.
227.
Okay.
Okay, Powerpuff Girls.
I guess I can't answer.
I will answer for us. 501.
Oh,
She
dog.
can't answer 'cause she
You
won't.
dog.
So you were 350, right?
Alright. Oh!
Who was 500? Okay, you guys get the point.
Oh, okay.
First points on the board.
What's the answer?
The dip slip. The answer was 437.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Wait, is that closer to
Yeah.
350?
Was it the Rick and Morty episode?
500.
Okay, good.
You know,
What
I
episode?
just realized. I was like,
Which
wait.
episode was it?
Which ep?
That was
ep?
episode 27, otherwise known as Beyonce pregnant and Trump immigration.
Oh.
Wow, no wonder why.
It's
It's
Beyonce,
It
wasn't
was
it?
Beyonce.
That was this photo.
Oh.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
I remember podcasts
which has
too.
the
Oh.
it only recently got
Wasn't art.
surpassed as the most liked
This is
Instagram
art.
post ever by something one of the Kardashians did.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Now, you ready for question 2?
Yes.
We are.
I like this game.
How many views does our most popular video
Girl
have?
power.
Dip slip.
Ooh, Natty Shasha.
That's what I'm talking
Girl power. Oh, sorry. I'll give you the range first.
No, no range.
Oh.
Just go for it.
3,178.
What?
Views.
Next.
That's very specific.
Want to give us the range?
I reckon it's closer to 4,000.
So what's your number,
Say
guys?
4,000.
Question.
4,000.
Specific.
Most views on any of our
Okay.
videos.
So what did you say?
3,178.
3,200.
100. Oh, he's that game player.
Floor dogs.
4,100.
Oh my gosh.
Can you all say them again? Just
Oh,
3,128.
3-2.
4,000.
4,000.
4,100.
Okay, he can't calculate.
Who said 4,000? Got it again.
Yeah.
Seven points on the board.
Ah, damn it.
Close second.
Alright.
It was actually pretty tight between Netflix versus Stan and when we watched the Rick and Morty adventures.
Oh, I was on that episode.
Because the Netflix versus Stan had more minutes watched, but the Rick and Morty thing had more just views.
It was me. I was that episode.
Because the
what
Netflix
was-
versus Stan
I was the one.
is probably
I'm
the
not
best
gonna get into
ranking thing we have on this
Your
whole
mum
site.
Like, which one's longer, right?
Hi, Mom.
The denominator keeps changing, alright?
Hi, Dad.
I assume that's Sharon, right?
It is.
Okay.
Is that last
Sharon.
name?
Hi Sharon, is that Joel's mum?
It is my mom.
What up,
Hi,
Sharon?
Sharon.
Joel's
Hi,
Mrs.
Sharon.
Joel's
Hi, Joel's
mom.
mum.
She's
Now.
supportive.
Next question. How many
Start the
videos
photo.
do we have on our YouTube channel?
How many what?
How
Show
many
Natty
videos?
Shasha.
Girl power.
So it'd be
100.
4 segments of one video.
Do you want me to give you the range?
No range.
It's like 100.
They should.
Nah.
Wait, you're gonna have an advantage on this one. It's between 1 and 1,000.
Wow.
Dip
It's
slip.
a-
Are you serious?
How did that work?
Dip slip.
There's only 100 episodes.
105.
No,
Okay.
no.
105.
He went
Oh,
first.
wait.
What did you say?
Let's say.
I haven't.
He didn't say it yet.
Videos. Oh, views?
Videos.
Videos.
What
Like
did you do?
uploaded videos published.
Yeah.
Okay.
380.
380. What did you say?
490.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you on this one.
Stop getting close to us.
I'm gonna just say
Oh no, no, wait.
420.
No, wait, I want to change my answer. I forgot you guys.
Change
You
your
split your
answer.
You split it up, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're right. It's like 400 and.
No, you
After
can't
this
Too
change
late,
it.
bro.
Change
Too
it.
late.
Locked in.
No,
I can put it wrong. I've seen
You
the
already got 2
episodes.
points.
What's your floor dog?
I completely
Slip, slip,
forgot.
slip.
We just wanted you guys to
Oh,
catch up.
Whatever.
It's getting boring.
380.
Okay,
It's
quiet.
hard,
Answers,
don't
please.
answer.
490.
420.
380.
120.
It was 105, but whatever.
We'll take 120.
So
Okay.
490.
the answer's 406. Who's the closest
That
to
was
that?
that. No,
420.
what did you say?
I knew it was that. I knew it was that.
490.
I knew it was like
So who got it?
whatever. It was
That's
around
us.
number plus
Titty-Kaka
5
got it.
videos or
Natty
something.
Shasha.
Natty Shasha, sorry.
You can't celebrate
That's
with
nepotism because he's actually.
Yeah, he knows it.
Is he your son?
No.
Who's stopping you from looking?
Nick, I don't think you know.
Is that
what
the big
nepotism
news for
means.
the episode
You're
100?
Feeding up the answers.
Chris is my son. No, the hosts don't know each other's questions.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
Well, Ali knows some of my questions. But
Well, you,
I just won't answer.
No one knows my.
Oh yeah, I trust you.
I'll take your word for it.
creek like that.
Okay. Well, the trouble is, I know most of the answers. Now,
You don't know my answers.
okay.
Alright.
Next question.
Yeah.
How many minutes watched do we have on our YouTube channel?
This is
Now you're gonna need the range for
We
this
need-
one
give us
because
the
I can't watch
Look
it.
it up.
Give us the
That's
range.
It's between 50,000 and 100,000.
Let's just go, Nate.
Oh, what do you reckon?
This is way times
What?
the end of
50,000?
Nip slip.
100,000.
Go.
I would
Dip slip.
say 75.
Flip, slip.
I'm gonna say
I'll see what
85,000
it goes.
minutes.
85,000 minutes watched.
Okay.
Girl power.
Girl power.
87,000.
Oh.
520.
Natty. Natty.
Natty Kaka.
What's your name?
What's her
Well,
name?
you forfeit if you
Natty
don't
Shasha.
know.
What did you say?
No, get lost. Here we
90.
are. No, we don't have him.
What
Don't
did you
repeat.
say? What was that number?
78.
97,500.
87,000.
87,000.
Floor dogs.
No, that's not
I forgot what you said.
No, it's what you said. 75,000.
Oh, 75,000.
What did you
I
say?
did say
78.
that.
75,000.
We said
The floor dogs
87.
have it.
Hey!
Floor dogs
board.
on
Alright,
the
I
board.
need to drink more champagne. We need to up the game
Yeah,
here.
how's that
Let
going?
the dogs out.
We're on the board.
Hang on, what's the answer?
It is 69,065
Oh.
minutes.
Yeah. 69, everyone has to drink!
The lucky number.
It's not a rule.
Hey. Oh, you made it.
Okay.
Jono wants some more. It's going
I just
fast.
realised the answer to this question doesn't really fit in the format.
Okay.
So this one is a buzzer one.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
here we go.
okay.
So
We
don't
gotta wait
spill
for you to
anything,
finish the
please.
question.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's
just
okay.
warming
You
up.
just yell, don't move your arms. Does everyone know how the buzzer works?
Yep.
Yeah.
What, is it
yell.
like...
Yeah, you yell your
Don't
name.
bang the table.
Sorry.
When will
When
you
you said
learn?
buzzer, I was like...
Excuse me.
Sorry.
What country do the majority of our watchers / listeners?
Go
Dip
Power.
slip.
Slip.
Natty Shasha.
America.
Ooh.
Who said it first?
I did.
No chance.
You said America?
America.
It was dead wrong.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Did I go second?
We're next.
No, it was them. It was
We're
them.
next.
Girl power.
What do we say?
I think we're last.
Australia.
No, we beat
Yeah.
Chris.
They have a bigger population.
I have most of my viewers are from like
Statistically, I should have been right.
We couldn't have said China because it's probably blocked there. So
That's true.
Squad
He's
mate.
not lying. You're
Yes.
not wrong. YouTube is
Got
blocked.
bad knees.
Girl power.
Okay.
Points.
This is a
Okay,
straight-
we're back to normal format.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Stressing me out.
how many copyright notices does our channel have?
Wolf. Or is
No,
this
no,
not
no.
a...
It's
not
between
a-
1 and 50.
Oh,
But yes, go.
Dip slip.
at least.
Hurry up.
Oh, 10.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to go to that.
They got it.
Ah.
Hey!
It was exactly 10.
That's what I was gonna say.
I didn't think anyone was going to actually
got
get
it.
an
Who
answer.
let the
Everyone has to
dogs
drink.
out?
That's a cheers for an exact. So,
The copyright.
To copyright.
To copyright.
Just banging the table.
Solving all our problems.
it's
not
probably
me, it's not
dip.
me
It's
this
Joel.
time.
It's
Yeah.
not, I can't bang the table.
Clearly not.
Stop banging the table.
Stop.
Okay,
The table is lava.
last question from my section. Good callback, Nick. Now,
Don't encourage that behavior.
let me get low. Now,
Stay in the frame.
what's our average rating on Apple Podcasts?
Natty Shasha.
You know this one.
I don't.
Deep slip.
It's between 1 and 5.
I think.
6.
I'm gonna say 4.5.
Okay.
Okay.
Dip slip.
4.8.
4.3.
4.7.
Okay, 2.
It's actually 5.
So we got it.
He said 4.8.
No,
Damn
I
it.
said 4.5.
4.8.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Who let the dogs out?
Five ratings.
Someone gave us a bad rating though.
Yeah, but because
I
it's
thought 4-star
there's
ratings were
there's
better.
35 reviews and one of them is 4 and the rest are 5.
Oh,
It's
you.
okay.
It should be
Bad.
4.99999.
They're
Jono
using,
knows the math.
they're using
I
a
don't.
median, I think, rather than a mean.
Do you get
Yeah.
comment? Do you get
Shut up,
comment on
Matt.
these reviews?
Can you explain that to us, Dip?
Well,
No!
the median's when the distribution isn't normally
Alright,
normally
Oh,
distributed.
here we
Right?
go.
So
Okay.
you think of a
Ev's
bell
turn's
curve.
hosting.
Emma, wrapping the show.
All right.
Oh, why are you cutting me off?
What about the outliers, dude?
Yeah, I don't think
use a
that's
median.
right. Is Chris my new partner?
No, you're
Can
alone.
we get a score update
This is a lot of pressure.
in the transition period?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, you've got to read it out.
Yeah, hold it up.
Can you tell who the
So
city's
I
winning?
think-
Ooh, we're doing alright.
Just
we're not
show
doing
us.
that.
I'll read it out.
Oh, Floor Dogs are ahead with a 3,
Oh.
followed by
Slow
Dip
start,
Slip
strong
with a
finish.
2, and Girl Power,
Okay,
Powerpuff Girls,
testing.
and
All
I
right.
can't remember.
Natty
Natty
Shah.
Shah.
Why am
on
I
a 1.
what?
All righty. Are you ready
Ready?
Yeah.
for the group settings quiz?
Yeah.
This is general trivia
Okay.
Is
about.
this a call? Or is it
Yeah, it's a call.
like a woof?
Yes, this is definitely a call.
Alright.
Okay, you have to call out.
Wait,
All
I'm by
right.
myself just to clarify.
Thank-
Okay.
Thanks for
Yes.
clarifying.
That's a lot.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
There is 13 questions.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
wait.
13.4.
All right, so number 1.
Mm.
On the first episode ever
Natty Shasha.
of Transit.
You got to make him answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go and Black Lives Matter.
That is actually what it was about. But is that the
Is that the
No,
question?
it's not the answer.
You forfeit.
I thought I'd
Okay,
go for
on the first episode of Trend Settings, there was a hugely popular game released around that time that literally had people mobbing the streets. What was that game called? Girl Power!
That was J-Rat! J-Rat!
Was it Pokemon Go?
Yes, it was!
Thinking about the Chris though.
No, he
And
said
Black Lives
Pokemon Go
Matter.
and Black Lives
Okay.
Matter.
That's
Okay.
a good game.
Okay.
Black Lives Matter is not a game,
It's not a
Joel.
game.
Well, it is in America.
Hard hitting stuff.
People were
What would
mobbing
Sharon
the
think?
Alrighty.
Sharon, can I please have a drink?
Not mine, no, it's mine.
I'll get you another one. Here, give
Alright.
me some sangria.
Are you ready for question number 2?
I'm gonna reload.
It's great.
I've never had it.
Sangria.
Gosh. Okay, question number 2.
Yes.
I'm winning.
A few months ago,
Mm.
the internet was in an uproar over a much debated word that obviously
Dip slip.
provoked.
Neutrality.
Wrong.
No.
Damn it.
Can a woman
That obviously provoked
Wolf.
some people.
Wolf. We said wolf.
Yep.
Wolf, yeah.
Kofefe.
No.
He's nuts.
She finished the question with no.
Let me start
It's the
again.
Jenny
Okay,
and
you guys are
Lenny.
out now.
Yeah,
you guys are
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Since we're doing this
yeah.
You
back.
guys are both there.
Yeah. A few months
we
ago,
can't.
the
We're
internet was
out
in.
now.
No, you're out. You already answered. A few months ago, the internet was in uproar over a much debated word that obviously proved that some people need their hearing checked. What?
There's just a.
Oh, it's
Okay.
a word, right? What was the word?
Ali can't answer.
Of course, we're a team.
Dip slip.
No,
Dip
no,
slip.
Yanni, Yanni or Laurel?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Yanni.
Which one?
Which one did it say on the screen?
Laurel.
What is your answer?
The answer is.
Laurel.
You are correct.
Okay. No.
Yanni.
Depending on what you hear.
Laurel.
Yeah,
It
that was Yanni.
could be.
Yanni.
I was going with what it said on the screen.
Anyway. Okay. Number 3.
Did
you get out
black?
Maybe let her finish the question, unless you're really sure.
No,
Yeah.
Unless you're
I think
really,
it's
really
more
sure.
fun.
we're trying to grab
It's more
points
fun.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. United Airlines have come under fire many times on this podcast.
That could be anything.
Wolf.
Oh,
Dragging passengers off planes.
No.
No.
Dips
You're
it.
out. You're out.
dip slip.
Earlier
Wait,
this
wait, wait.
year.
They called
Or is
it.
it a dog put in the overhead compartment? That
No.
No, it was
Damn
not.
it.
You're out. You're out.
You want me to finish the question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's.
Okay.
He's in his
Earlier
face.
this year, a woman turned up with an unusual animal to the airport that she claimed was for emotional support. What kind of animal was it?
Oh.
Dip slip.
Should have waited.
This is a really awkward.
If they don't get it, can we get another
Well,
go?
these guys
You
have
in?
technically already
Yeah.
said
Oh,
no.
now you're trying to collaborate?
Okay. What?
Can we
Otherwise,
open
we're
the
going-
floor again?
Okay, open.
Natty Shasha,
Floor
Well,
dolls.
technically,
I want to get it
these
before
guys-
then.
Yeah,
Was
they
it
can
like a
move.
reptile?
Yeah.
They've already gone.
Girl power.
Was it a reptile of some sort?
You can't ask her a question with a question. It's a game show. This isn't a reptile. What's the game show?
It was
question?
not a reptile.
This isn't Jeopardy.
Okay,
The
Natty
answer
Shasha.
is
Wolf.
an iguana.
No.
I feel like
Wolf.
Peacock.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a peacock. What did you bring a peacock onto the plane?
I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah, I
They
didn't,
flushed,
I
they
didn't
flushed
get
that animal
article.
down the
It
toilet
tastes like
or something.
How do you
That was a
peacock?
hamster. There's
Yeah.
like 5 stories.
about that. It was like an emotional.
Where there was a
A
reptile.
peacock? There was a peacock story?
There was a
What is
peacock.
wrong with people in America and their
Yeah.
animals?
They need emotional support.
Peacocks are fun, you know.
Just like everyone else.
All right, number
Peacock on a
4.
plane.
Number 4. We all need to get around Sydney, and most people are content to keep their Opal card in the back
Natty
of their
Shasha.
phone case. Yes.
How do you not?
Dip
know?
slip.
Dip slip.
This is like your theme song.
Yep.
It was in these.
It was a chip under his skin.
Yeah.
That is not the answer.
Damn
Okay.
it!
Whoopee meow meow.
You're close.
Ludo Disco, Gamma,
Oh,
something, meow
I'm
meow.
sure Jono knows.
Is it? No, it's
Ludo Disco.
Oh, no.
Titty Shasha.
Meow meow.
You do not know your team name.
It's Meow Meow Ludo Disco Gamma.
something else
Ludo
there.
Disco Gamma.
I have no idea, man.
There's
Do you want
to know his name or?
Yeah.
You never finished
Okay,
the
maybe ask the
question.
question again.
Yeah, you're out.
Reset.
Okay.
It's only me.
The floor is open again.
Just pass, Jason.
We all need to get around Sydney, and most people are content to keep their Opal card in the back of their phone case. But a Sydney man had an ingenious idea to embed his Opal card into his wrist. What was his full name?
Oh, I'm out. Reset.
I should know this.
Disco. Meow meow. Gamma.
No, it's
It's a variation.
I don't know.
We didn't have to get the order. We don't have to get the order right, do we?
Woof.
Yes. Yes.
Meow, Ludo, Disco, Gamma, meow meow.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
let the dog?
I
Jono,
knew Jono would
Can you
get
get off
it.
your phone, Jono?
do a search on your files or
I'm
something.
very
did it.
suspicious.
Instant
Okay.
replay. Someone
Yeah, we've got footage to
We're
prove
gonna
it.
go to
You
the
almost
bunker.
had it, Ali.
like sour
You had to
juice.
say meow meow.
VAR's coming on, right?
All right. Number 5.
Like crap, just.
The Miss America pageant has been an American tradition since 1920.
Yeah,
Wolf.
Jono.
The bikini contest is gone.
You're right.
Hey! Who let the dogs out?
Pays to be a pervert, eh?
Okay.
I was gonna say that, but then
I was gonna say the
Come on, man,
question
his mum's
was
watching.
what competition was removed.
She knows.
Okay.
Man, I was like, it has to be it.
Number 6. In episode 88,
Yeah.
14 pairs of something washed up in a bag in Canada. What was? Okay, go.
they're not.
It's not pairs.
It's not
wasn't
pairs. It was single
feet.
feet.
Woof.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was. That was the weird
Yeah.
thing.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they
You
weren't
said
even. They
pairs.
weren't even
Trick
things
question.
that were related
You
to each
guys
other.
said
So they
pairs in
won't
the
like
video. I
the
watched
same
the
people.
video.
They're like 48.
Okay.
We don't make mistakes.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Doesn't fall behind.
Not identical.
Number 7. Earlier this year in Korea, a bear was cured of elephantitis.
Titus.
Oh,
Titus?
this was my story.
What is elephantitis?
Dip slip.
Oh.
Oh. He had it in his balls.
Dip slip. We dip slip. Dip
No,
slip.
no. It's
It's
Get really big.
It's not necessarily. It's like
Dip slip.
massive edema, so like massive swelling in the body that
Yes, it is.
expand. Yeah. So
I knew that.
and the main, it's
You didn't
famous
say it,
because
Chris.
people think it
Just
affects the
said it
balls.
is balls.
That's why I said balls because it happened.
Okay.
Let me finish.
That's what she said.
Oh, basically.
No, tap in them.
Oh.
It's lava. It's lava.
Okay. All right, number 8. In episode 64,
Ooh.
which first lady reportedly had a doppelganger stand-in? Yes.
Dip
Dip
slip.
slip.
It is. Who is? First Lady Melania Trump.
Yes. Get that wrong
Yeah, me
then.
too.
I was like,
Totally forgot her name.
I was hoping he was gonna.
I couldn't
Ivanka?
Okay.
That's what I was going to say.
Oprah?
Okay, only a few short weeks ago, one of the Kardashian-Jenner tribe received an enormous honor.
Tip
Go
slip.
power!
Tip
Go
slip.
power! Go power!
Girl power!
I said it before.
No, I doubt it.
I
I think
definitely
it was
did.
girl
Just
power.
so
Did I
much
say
louder. Just all I hear is girl
Right.
power. All right, Dip
All I
slip.
see is girl
Self-made
power.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Yes, that is right.
What was the question?
Do we all
No,
laugh?
that's not right.
Wrong.
Damn
Go
it, my
power! Go
question.
power! Who was it? Was the question who was it? Kylie Jenner.
What did you guys say?
Self-made billionaire.
Sarah, can
Yeah,
you
I was like, wait,
Do we get a partial credit?
No.
Nah.
which?
No points
Okay.
for failure.
We answered the harder one.
Oh, so much better.
It's not really, no.
Anybody
Okay.
can name a Kardashian.
Number 10.
Dips
This
drinking
is
girl.
question number 10. The world is finally getting back to normal sleep patterns after the most recent World Cup. But it wasn't without its controversies. SBS has taken over the reins of the TV
Wolf.
right. Yes.
Optus lost it.
Yes.
Dip slip. Optus
Who
Sport.
let the dogs out?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Officially Optus Sport, not Optus.
I believe the hashtag was Floptus.
Can I get a refill on my wine glass?
Yeah.
Can I
Sure.
also get something?
Yeah.
Can I
you
get
some of
mine?
this.
Can I get my wine?
Sangria.
Yeah.
That podium is not
Wait.
steady.
Sangria.
Pass us the balls.
I'm not going to fall over.
I know it
Yeah.
looks really steady from the shoe
The people
boxes
from
and
Barcelona
the
say
blue
Yeah.
boxes.
Okay. All right. So, we're down to the wire.
Why
Two
haven't we
more.
broken that out yet?
Two more. Okay.
I can't wait for the score update. I'm
It
feeling
tastes much
good
better
about
with
this
some of
still.
this.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
We all know that Trump loves to tweet on
Oh,
Twitter.
God.
In fact, he's known as the tweeting president. I'm pretty sure.
Can we
guys are gonna wanna watch that back.
footage of this again?
For audio listeners, Chris has just beaten himself.
I'm pretty sure Ali said no, like,
There was the one instruction at the beginning was don't do that.
Don't do what? Open the
Don't
drink.
spray it everywhere.
don't you know how to open champagne?
It's okay. I varnished the table.
Oh, did you?
I'm more worried about the microphones.
No, they're good.
All right.
So-
Are we
sorry
ready
if
to
you
get
used-
back
I don't
to
think
it?
Ali knows what varnish is.
All right. So this is about Trump. Okay. He
I
is
did
known
one coat.
as.
I'll do more.
Oh,
Sorry,
really?
sorry. I'm a
Talking
terrible.
over
Sorry.
each
What's
other.
happening?
Okay. Keep going, yes.
Yes?
Sorry.
Good job.
Yes.
Sorry.
Stop talking over each other.
I need my teammate to be ready.
Stop bickering.
That's a good one.
Come on, Bubbles.
Okay. We've lost it. This is usually me. So glad.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Ask, I'll answer.
All right. Are you ready? Dipstick.
Dip slip.
Dip slip. Pink
All right.
slip.
Okay. We all know Trump loves to tweet.
Yeah.
He's known as the tweeting president.
Uh-huh.
In May this year, a judge
No, that's your
ruled
draw.
that he would be banned from doing what on Twitter?
Dip slip.
Yes.
Ah, frig, what was he saying from doing? I know this though.
I think this was
Um,
your topic, Nick.
Was it blocking people?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Way to swoop in, team.
I knew we knew what it was. I just couldn't figure out what it was.
I'm pretty sure that was your
It
topic.
was in the back of my mind somewhere.
I knew.
Okay. This
I
is the
just
last
couldn't
question,
No,
guys.
I had like that. I couldn't draw the memory out. I was like, it's there.
Tip of the tongue.
Such
Yeah.
a good laugh.
All right. Last question. Karl Stefanovic
Oh.
is
Go power.
I believe it's
Okay.
Stevanovich.
whatever.
He's anglicized his
Just
name.
because he didn't like that the Avengers was moved to Anzac Day. Oh, come on.
Such a
She's not
good
giving you
specific
time to
answer.
What was that?
You can't answer the question.
question.
Is it something to do with?
Okay, he's well known for his opinionated opinions.
Views, maybe.
This year he had some choice words to say about a movie that was being released on
you
Anzac
shut up.
Day. Yes.
Oh,
It was The Avengers.
Infinity
but
War,
technically I said
Part
that.
1,
That's
Oh.
my.
playing on Anzac Day. Right?
Yes.
I answered
Oh.
that though.
Dip slip.
Good teamwork.
Okay, so I don't
Great
get
job, guys.
Didn't just answer that.
Yay!
That's
You
what I
said, is it something to do with he
But
doesn't
that's,
like
Yeah.
that's the
Anzac
answer. But
Day?
that's the answer.
That's a question.
Nah.
This
it's a
isn't
statement.
Jeopardy.
The statement is within the answer.
She's hedging a bit.
That's it.
Thank
That's all my
Well done,
questions,
Ed.
guys.
Well
That's all my
Hey,
questions.
Can we
I
get
had-
a
I had-
score update?
Score update.
Please, score lady.
Okay.
Update.
Chaka chaka
In the
chaka.
lead is Floor Dogs, somehow. Followed
somehow?
by
I'll come in first.
Natty Shasha,
Wait.
followed by Dip Slip, and then
On 4.
Girl Power
On 3.
Ali and Chris are cheating though because they got 2 hosts.
What are you talking about? No, but this.
Half the time it's just
They
one
don't
of us.
remember things. It's okay.
To be fair, Jess was on her own for that last round.
Yes.
If
I
we
have
come second to
one
them, I'll
brain
take that
power.
as a win.
And now
Maybe they should get
now
double
Ali's on his
points
own.
by themselves.
And I have.
You can't answer any of these questions.
I haven't seen these.
Yeah, look.
Double or nothing.
Double in
I thought you were
You're on
on
fire.
fire. I'm surprised.
What are these questions?
I think
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, this is the quote one.
What's the format?
Oh, who said what dumb
This is
stuff?
gonna be good.
Okay.
Oh, I like this.
Oh gosh. Okay, wait. Is this a call out one?
Just listen.
Let him
Alright.
host. You're not in charge anymore. You had your chance.
I need the points.
I feel like all the answers are gonna be Chris though.
Oh.
Wow.
We're going to take a focus on our beautiful
Take the
guests.
varnish off that.
Thank you.
Because
you.
we say too many stupid things, and
It's true.
I don't have time to watch all those episodes. So it's a little bit of a. We got 2 types of questions. Mostly it's he said, she said, who said this,
Uh-huh.
and then so you can get a point for a correct answer.
Okay.
Oh.
You can get a bonus point for identifying the context, why they were saying this
Oh,
specific
I like
thing.
this too.
And the second type of question is just about what people were talking about. You'll get it. It's
I feel like
easy, right?
Nick's gonna be good.
I
at this.
just to interject, the top half of your head's getting cut off.
Oh yeah, let me
Oh,
squat.
did anyone check my head? Or
Your
that
head
just-
was.
You're pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I can hear your footage now, and you're fine.
Where you're standing on a box.
Squat.
Just
Is that
checking.
better? All right. So we're going to start with a little round of who said that insanely stupid thing.
Okay.
Please test your buzzers.
Dip slip.
Dip Slip.
Woof.
Girl power.
Titty shasha.
You're changing it every time.
Can I see it written down? I'm not actually sure.
Natty
Natty.
Shasha.
Natty shasha. Sorry. I don't know where the titties came from.
And I quote,
That's what she said.
I'm going to go on the record and say, I don't like it. I fell asleep in the first one.
Dip Slip. Jess.
Correct.
Oh, how did you know?
Don't know.
Bonus
like a
point for
cat.
context.
Girl power.
Don't know.
Girl power.
can't get a bonus
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Correct.
Watching it.
You fell
Which one? The
asleep.
second one?
Each
First
get a
one?
point.
First one?
We were talking about the second one, and I was like, I haven't even seen the first one.
She should be excluded
lying.
from this question.
How do I know that it's
No,
mine,
if
mate?
you can
You
remember
must
what
already
you
said
said.
Yeah. You know what you fell asleep to though.
Question 2.
This is where we're gonna flunk.
I don't mind cruising the cosmos.
Girl power. That was me.
Correct?
It's gonna be
Oh my gosh.
We were talking about
Can you name what we were talking about?
some game where you have sex with aliens.
Dip Slip.
Oh.
Mass Effect.
Correct.
Yes.
And to finish the quote, I don't mind cruising the cosmos, but I'm not sure about making love to aliens. About Mass,
was my
Effect, Mass
very
Effect
first
Andromeda.
episode.
The game where you can have sex with aliens.
Yes.
Sold.
Sure.
That was his tagline.
Okay, this is a unique one.
Talking like Men in Black.
Who can identify the correct order in which the guests appeared on the podcast?
Okay. Dip Slip. Ev.
Wrong.
Girl power. Girl power.
Girl power.
Okay. Nick. Ev. Jess. Dip. Joel.
Correct.
Yes!
I would have went with that too.
I would not have gotten that one.
No,
out.
I wouldn't know.
Well,
First one.
I do watch every episode.
Because I was like going through my head all the guests that have been.
Yeah, me too.
Question
I'm
4.
There's been a lot of them.
It's 25 actually.
On his
25 guests.
on his first appearance on the podcast, what topic was Joel presenting? On?
Joel.
Did he
Joel.
get
Wolf.
You didn't. You said
No,
Joel.
I said
Girl
Joel.
power. Girl power. Girl power.
That is not your buzzer.
Girl power. power.
Dip slip.
I even bought them on
Titty
video.
slip.
Titty Shasha.
Titty Shasha. It was WW2K18. It's on the shelves.
Correct.
Good. That was the episode where Joel comes in shirtless, was it?
Correct.
Sure was.
Yeah.
It might be the way we end this episode.
That was our first dip slip.
Question 5.
Okay.
And I quote, if you're poor, you're already a minimalist.
Go
Dip
pal.
slip. I think
Who's-
Ed said it first.
Incorrect.
No, she said she buzzed first.
No. Go Bell with it.
Is it somebody here?
That is not an answer. Who's next?
Classic girl power.
Dip slip.
We got Floor Dogs.
Dave Hoare.
No, it's just people who are here.
Oh, just people
Go
here.
power. Go
No, I
power.
said, hey,
No, we
Go
only got
back.
one team left.
Natty Shasha.
It's definitely Chris who said it.
Chris?
No.
Dip slip. Dip slip.
power.
Jess.
No.
Go power.
Oh.
Wolf.
Correct.
Yes.
Who said it?
That does not sound like a Nick
That
thing to
doesn't
say.
sound like anything I would say.
I was just
Yeah.
eliminating.
Are we talking? Was it talking about the minimalist
What
doco?
episode was
Yeah.
that?
Yes, but that wasn't the topic. That wasn't. I don't know how we got there. I was very confused.
Point for context.
How I got there. No, that wasn't the context because we've never done that as a
Point for
topic.
context.
Okay. Question 6, and I quote: "It sounds like that Simpsons episode Monorail."
Dip slip. Me.
Anything simple?
What was the topic you were talking about?
Anything
That could be anything.
It's true.
Go pal.
By gum, and put them on the map.
Incorrect.
No idea.
North Havenbrook. Ogdenville.
What's that other
Can you say the quote again?
Say it quite.
Was it about the gender pay?
It sounds like that Simpsons episode Monorail.
Natty Shasha.
Yeah.
The train one.
No. I think Ev's onto something. You've got a memory of it.
the you know that other cartoon that
No.
had the highest
Wrong.
views.
We were
Someone
talking
was-
about Destiny 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
That wasn't gonna be
How?
What's wrong with
How
that?
It
is
guy?
doesn't have trains.
Nobody
Did
is.
that
It worked then.
Okay.
Question 7.
Yeah.
On her first episode, what was Jess's topic?
Go pal.
Oh,
Dip slip. Dip
it
slip.
was about that politician who.
Dip slip.
You don't need a
Oh,
name.
no.
You don't need a name, but what was? Give me something.
She was saying that. Oh, it was like
Give me
a
what she
reference.
did, or give me her name.
Oh my gosh.
Pauline Hanson.
Wrong, correct.
Oh, it's that thick.
Dip slip.
I have no idea.
Dip slip.
I thought it was something else.
Can you say the quote again?
It's no.
There's
What
no
was
quote.
Jess's? What was Jess's first topic?
Sarah?
It was about that ABC host who.
Oh no! The
Wait,
ABC
wait a
host who wanted to get
answer.
wait.
Yeah,
Natty Shasha.
Something.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It was about
Dip slip.
Nassim Abdel Magid. Woof.
Okay. What was she talking about?
Anzac Day.
Correct.
Ah.
Her name is Yasmin Abdel.
I was like, that's
Come on,
not
man.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Something
I can't believe
I
you
can remember the
posted
That was
beginning.
the old
Podcast.
house.
Does anyone remember the number of the episode? Bonus point.
Go pal.
50,
Incorrect.
53.
69.
Natty
Correct.
That's
Shasha.
good enough.
44.
Incorrect.
I was at the halfway mark.
43.
Incorrect.
57.
39.
Oh.
Calm down.
But who was the closest?
I don't care who
He
was
was
close.
here, so it's
Oh,
more
okay,
that.
okay.
Point to me. We need a point, J-Ray.
All right.
Two.
And I quote: "I don't like to wear clothes when
Wolf! Me!
Yeah.
I
when I wrestle." That is correct.
Context.
Go pal.
Any-
Context, Joe, Wolf.
you have priority. You have
I
priority.
was talking about wrestling, and I was in my wrestling persona,
That's true.
and
Okay.
I
Yes.
was being questioned on
He loves wrestling.
if I like to wrestle naked.
Like
That is
that
correct.
Oh.
2 points
Like that
for the
with
four
points.
dogs. All right,
I'm not
and I
sure.
quote:
Like that should have been right.
Alright.
"To be fair,
Do a big naked to me.
the last Twilight movies were the better of the saga. I've seen them all. I'm just saying,
Go
they
pal.
weren't that bad." Dipstick.
Ev.
Incorrect.
Go pal. Ali.
Incorrect.
Wolf. Nick.
Correct.
Yeah.
Context? What were we talking about?
Do you remember
I was thinking,
anything?
like, it sounds like something I might say, but I don't know why I would have said it.
What were they talking about?
I don't remember.
Kristen Stewart? We were talking about Kristen Stewart?
No.
Franchise
Girl
movies.
power, girl power.
A movie.
We're talking about Game of Thrones.
No. Beauty and the Beast.
What's that
What's
got
it
to
going
do
to do
with
with Twilight?
Why you gotta ask these questions? I don't know.
Why did that even come up?
I think Jono got that. Is that weird? Who got that point?
I got the first point.
They got the first
no
point.
one got the bonus point.
How come there's been no quotes from Jonah? Because you're not saying
I told you it was focused on the guest.
Oh.
Wait,
Guys,
so
don't-
we aren't
Today,
an option?
Junior?
No.
Oh, this changes everything.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Process of elimination then.
Alright.
Yeah.
Question 10.
Only
Okay.
5. Did
And
you
I
know?
quote. Should I say it? Should I say it? Vaginal.
Natty Shasha. Dip.
Incorrect.
Girl power.
Dip.
Nick.
Incorrect. Wolf.
Girl power.
Nick.
Incorrect.
Jess.
Wolf.
Okay,
Correct.
You're sick. Can she get a minus point for saying that?
Any
Live
what
on
was
it.
the context?
Okay, was it about?
If you get this, I'll be
No.
very impressed.
Was it that male contraception one?
No.
Dip slip. Was it the one where the dude turns his penis?
No.
Mr. Garrison.
We were talking about they grew sheep fetuses in a sack.
I remember.
Yes.
As we all remember.
So you're talking about birth.
Sure.
My topic.
Probably.
Natural birth.
Yeah.
It was a
Alright.
There we go.
Gosh, I
Question
don't
12.
Okay.
And I quote, I do not like John Cena.
Wolf.
Dip slip.
Joel.
Correct.
know.
No context to that one.
When he
Wrestling
was engaged.
episode.
Question 13. And I quote, it's like hanging out with a supermodel with no conversation skills.
Dip slip. Nick.
Correct. What were you talking
I
about?
can't remember. I remember
Girl
saying
power.
that.
Girl power.
The digital model?
No.
Oh.
That was a good guess.
It was about a movie, I think. I can't remember what movie though.
Someone's poor acting or something.
It was
something
about a TV show.
We were talking about a
That
show.
was very pretty but
Yeah,
boring.
pretty but boring.
Girl
I can't
power.
remember what it was.
Altered
Stranger
Carbon?
Things.
Incorrect. To The Crown.
Ah.
That's not boring.
That's a
Not
good
boring,
show.
no.
I'm just quoting you guys.
I believe I said it was
Weird.
boring but entertaining.
What was the maiden topic for Ev on the podcast?
Girl power.
Yes.
I don't even remember.
I have no idea.
It was
I remember that.
the girl. I was gonna say girl power.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds.
No, it was the not the tornado, but the Cairns hurricane. What did we call it? Cyclone.
Can
Cyclone.
Oh no.
Cindy.
Tracy.
Cyclone.
Hilda.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Barry.
Come
Wilma.
on, it happened.
Wilma.
Starts with D.
Debbie.
Cyclone Debbie.
Like my
Good.
mum. Point for me.
Girl power points.
Why?
I said Debbie,
Why? She
bro.
didn't
You
call it.
identified a hurricane. You didn't know anything.
That's
my
not
topic.
Tracy's real, bro.
She gave up the answer.
What
Answered it.
episode number was it? I'll give you first
She
guess.
was after Jess. She was 62.
Nope, that's
No,
incorrect.
girl power,
She was
girl power.
before guess.
27.
Incorrect.
Oh damn it. Girl power.
31.
Natty Shasha.
28.
29.
Incorrect.
Girl power.
36.
Girl power.
Yeah, so
Girl
close.
power.
It was 35. Sorry.
Hey, I was gonna guess that.
You should have talked to
Point for Debbie.
All right, and I quote: Islam is the most feminist religion out there.
Titty Kaka. I
Who's
feel like I said that, but I'm not going to say that.
Girl
Dip
power.
slip. Dip slip.
Girl
No,
power.
I'm still going,
Three.
please.
That's Nick.
Nick.
Incorrect.
It was Jess.
Correct. What was the content?
She was talking about the ABC presenter who got spoke about Anzac Day
If you can
because
tell
that's
me
what
her
her
name,
quote-
I'll give you a point.
I can't remember it.
Titty Kaka.
Girl power.
McGee.
Girl
Huh?
power.
That
Did I
McGee
say
girl.
that?
Go power! Go power!
No, not you.
I don't want to do her a disservice and say
Wolf.
Go power!
No,
Oh no, it was that McGee
Wolf.
girl.
Natty Shasha.
no bonus.
Go power! Go power!
Come on.
Say it.
I talked about the whole thing.
Just to say that was
Bonus
taken
point.
out of context.
Come on, it was a group effort.
I say that contextually. So
What on his first podcast?
Culturally sensitive. so I
What
didn't wanna say
topic was Dip covering?
that. My first topic.
Simpsons.
Natty Shasha. A2 milk.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Oh, sounds like something he would do.
He did do that.
Was something I did.
Dip slip. Gender pay gap.
Incorrect.
Don't you remember it?
No.
Something intellectual.
All right, we'll clear the
Yeah,
playing
yes.
field. We'll start. I'll give you a clue. Something to do with Australia.
Go power! Anzac Day, cast of
Incorrect.
Movie ends in
Go power!
Dip slip.
Australia Day.
Incorrect.
Go power!
Banking Royal Commission.
Wolf. Pauline Hanson.
No.
No.
Dip slip. I heart Anzac Day.
All right. We was talking about Wax It when WA was going to leave.
That was
Wags it.
I completely
I
forgot
do
about that.
remember
Episode
that.
number?
Go power!
Natty Kaka.
79.
Incorrect.
You didn't say his name.
Dip slip. Dip slip.
Sorry, it's Dips first.
47.
Incorrect.
Dips first, right?
Yep, Dip's already gone.
It would be 56.
Close, but no.
Go power!
54.
Incorrect. 58.
Oh!
Went the wrong way.
11 off.
I love the confidence
Wow.
though.
Point for 11 off.
He's close.
I was the closest.
And I quote,
+2, not -2.
did he hit the CEO with a snowboard?
Did
Go
he hit the
power.
CEO with the
Did he
snowboard?
hit
Bit-
the
dip
CEO
slip.
with a snowboard?
Didn't you guys just
I
say
said go
you just
power.
called
Who
they
said
called
that?
it?
Yeah, they did.
Dip.
Correct. What was he talking about?
What was that me?
This
Where
is
was
the
I?
end.
Does anyone remember the context?
I got
What
no
did I say
idea.
it for?
No?
You don't remember the guy who dressed up as Chewbacca?
Oh,
Damn it! I watched that last
I forgot to put some context.
Come on,
There are
guys.
just so many topics.
Alright, question 18, and I quote, I reckon Queensland is like the legend people of Australia.
Go power!
Yeah.
That was me.
Correct. What are we talking about?
Cyclone Debbie.
Correct.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
The legend
Wow.
people of Australia.
I can't believe you said
She
something so
remembers the name
stupid.
now.
She's not even
From points.
Queensland
My mum is
viewership
from
just
Queensland.
dropped.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Alright, on Nick.
Queensland.
On Nick's first episode, what was his
Dip
topic?
slip. Vault 7.
Correct.
Yeah, I remember that
Wow.
episode because I had to do a lot of research for
What the
it.
hell is Vault 7?
That
That was like the
The
WikiLeaks.
FBI, yeah, the WikiLeaks.
Oh, wow.
That's
You
what
were-
we knew. The government was. We
Chalk it
already
up,
knew.
2 points.
What episode number
A
was
dip
it?
slip. 2 points. Count them.
55.
Incorrect.
Go power.
We've got to come in hard now.
It would have been 33.
Incorrect.
slip.
Natty Baba.
Wolf. Oh, God. He can go first.
33.
Oh, sorry for a
I
close.
said
You
33!
said 32.
Oh.
Minus point.
said-
Minus point.
Where's the
No.
courage?
Oh,
No, wait. Did he say 33?
maybe.
It's not.
You said 33.
I said 33.
I said 33.
I said 33.
You all said 33. It's 32. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Hey!
My mistake.
Did I say 33?
Sorry, you said 33.
Minus the point.
No, I'm so confused.
My mistake.
I'm lost.
That's a point for dip slip for not being stupid.
I think I did say 33.
It's like Australia's top model all over again. What was that thing with the ceremony?
All right. This is the final question.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
okay.
We need this J right.
And
Is
I
this
quote-
double points.
Okay.
I just don't know if it was a real baby. Like, I suppose you would want your baby to die.
Go power.
Dip slip.
Wow.
Dip.
Incorrect.
Dip slip.
Wolf.
Nick.
Incorrect.
Go power.
It's
Jess.
Correct.
What? How do you not know what
whole
you said?
Wow.
outrageous.
Wow. You get away from me, baby killer.
Hey,
Oh no, it was the freaking hand.
Stay away from my babies, Jess.
correct. They get a point for context.
What was the context?
The
The
land
To be
babies.
aware of
again.
what you say, Jen.
No, you didn't have a context.
Hey, I'm just saying what you said. What you said.
That's making me so terrible.
You did go on to say, I mean live.
Did everyone hear that?
I'm glad you didn't have that.
That was my final question.
Oh.
Was that bonus points though?
Good hosting.
Well done.
No bonus points.
What?
There's prizes though.
Oh.
Dun,
Do you want to look at the
I don't think I'm winning a
scoreboard? Don't show us. Don't
No,
show
no,
us.
no, don't show us the scoreboard.
Oh, let
I
me.
want to
So
find
Chris.
out with the prize.
Oh.
All right.
Coming in third place to
Is
first.
Your
boys.
favourite team,
No,
dip
I think he's
slip.
got one for fourth too.
We're the people's
everyone
choice.
wins.
Why is your wife not reading the scoreboard
Okay.
for
I'm
us?
sure some of them are better than others.
Okay.
All
We
right.
need a
Tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
Oh!
Whoa.
This is what dreams are made of! Let's script this!
The floor dogs and the girl power
Oh! Whoa!
are in equal first.
Whoa.
We came back.
You said equal first?
Equal first.
What the hell?
How?
Cheaters!
They check
Hey,
the scoring.
someone check. Let me check the scores.
VAR! Go to the VAR!
Good job, girls.
Half the questions are about them.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna,
say a lot of dumb stuff and I had 2 answers.
I'm gonna make up a question right now.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
It did-
where's this
If
going
I can connect to the internet.
Oh.
What episode is this? 100.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or we just
He's stolen for time. Like, I got a story while he's doing
Okay,
that
great.
actually. So Chris and I were recording a video for our new company. Contact us. Call us if you need a video. But anyway, we're making a video for our new company. It's Little
What's
Pair
your-
Productions.
Okay.
And
What's it called, sorry?
Little Pair Productions.
Little,
That's
little
cute.
pear?
Yes, like
Why
the fruit.
fair?
Ah,
It's complicated.
Okay.
But the story was
little piercing.
we were recording.
Little Pearson.
We were recording in a park, and this kid came through the frame going, "Oh, cursor, 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 cursor," like making fun of us,
Kiss it.
like cursor, like the rapper.
I don't know who that
Thickest,
I don't-
cursor.
I don't know who that is,
Yeah.
but I don't want to know.
Oh yeah, like the
Can
round.
can represent.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and then like we didn't react because we're playing it cool, we know, don't feed the trolls.
So cool.
And then he comes back and he just starts talking. He's like, "Oh, is this for TV?" We're like, "No, it's internet." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Are you guys selling?" And I didn't get it. And Chris just goes, "Nah, mate." And he walks away. I'm like, "Was he asking for drugs?" Chris is like, "Yeah." I'm like, "He was like 12,
Yeah.
and we were in Borkham Hills.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Like it's." Can you believe that?
Yes.
Times are changing,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, Northern Beaches has an ice epidemic right now.
Epidemic.
Everyone.
Epidemic.
Oh, you know what I'm trying to
What?
say.
And
Beaches,
like,
though.
Epidemic.
He uses
sidebar.
a point for saying that
Epidemic.
word
Do
wrong.
Chris and I really look like drug dealers?
Well,
Yeah,
Chris kind of.
Chris
Yeah,
does.
in- in-
Chris definitely does.
No,
Actually-
it's like the
Shades.
dorky version of.
You've got a bit of an Eisenberg and
You know, you just-
I
Oh,
can-
you know,
I
there's
can
that
see it.
show, Good Girls or Bad Girls or Bad Mums.
What
or
does a
something?
drug
They're
girl
selling
look like?
drugs.
You
They could
either
be.
No.
gangster
No, they're not.
or you look
Not at
nerdy.
all.
So
Were you
you
wear-
always get
Oh,
They're money launderers.
So which
Were
one's
you
gangster?
wearing a hoodie?
Eh,
No,
what if
we
you-
were-
what
I
if
had
the
like
kid
a
was
denim
desperate?
button-up shirt on.
Oh,
That's
Just
fine.
nice.
He's probably just
Was
Desperate.
it-
Stu's
that's
doing
what
well.
drug dealers are
Yeah,
wearing
was it
now.
washed?
Drug dealers are hipsters now.
All right, we're gonna have
They
a.
have to.
Woof, woof, woof.
Okay.
Here's the
Who let the
tiebreaker.
dogs out?
Okay, all right. Do we have to yell out?
And if they get
No.
it wrong, can we win
Okay.
it from the
Who
grave?
We're gonna do
dogs
a
out?
back and forth. Whoever runs out of answers
Can we get-
first
I like
What?
this.
loses.
Can we
I don't
can we
understand.
win from the grave or something like
But
that?
it's just between us, right?
On
Yes.
group
No,
settings,
you're dead.
Yep.
there has been a number of videos aside from the podcast.
Yep.
Can you name any of those
Yes,
videos?
yes,
Yes.
Wait.
yes.
Can you tell us any
Yes.
of the videos?
Girl power, girl power.
Girl power.
Nachos.
Nachos. Over
Chips
to you.
ruin friendship.
Chips ruin friendships.
High fives.
Bad high fives.
Count down.
I can't
count
answer, can I?
down.
No,
No,
you can't.
you're out. It's tiebreaker. There are two more.
Ready?
Mom, we can't lose right now.
You need to count this out because this is.
Take my
Is
shirt
it
off
just-
when we win.
Okay, no.
Any the videos? Oh, hello.
I don't know.
Dip, dip.
Little dip slip happening there. Oh,
That's a
I
classic
got
dip
some
slip over there.
there. There are
Oh, I know the other ones. Oh.
Magpie.
correct.
Yes,
The
I was there
magpie.
for that.
How many
I
more
was
are there?
out the back.
I would have.
I don't know. At
doing
least one.
this.
What about balloon settings? Can I say
Oh, she's right.
Didn't even think of that.
Did that feature Alex?
No, which one?
You're a contestant.
There's-
Shut up.
that? So there's
Pick one.
okay. There's one on the
That's the
trampoline
kids one.
with your nephew.
Sure.
That.
Feature Alex.
No, just think of that one show we did once.
Proper.
Spoiler settings?
He's a ringy.
Close.
Yep.
Is that what it was called?
Yep,
Wait,
take
what?
it. We taking it.
What's it called? That's not the
We're
correct
taking
name of
it.
the show.
Or describe it.
Yeah, spoiler
It's the one
settings.
about
The one that you
trailers.
No, he did get it right. That was the one me and Nick did.
Spoiler settings.
What?
Yeah.
Sound?
Yeah, there was one that me and
spoilers?
yeah.
Nick
we
and
did.
I
No,
Was
we
it
did
called
do
spoiler
spoiler
Yeah, it was
settings.
called spoiler
Oh
settings.
yeah, you talked about Arrival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Back to you.
We've got someone cheating.
See, I can't even think of these things.
Oh, cheating! We win by default.
Wait,
The
what?
No,
dog.
she wasn't.
I want that default win.
No, he was just clarifying.
I'm answering all the questions.
Yeah, because
Okay, what about...
Is he giving subliminal answers?
No,
Like, what's
not
going
at
on with
all.
those laughs?
Okay, can I say best ofs?
Is it same to do with
No.
Okay, can I do another balloon settings?
If you can
Well,
tell me what it was.
Describe it.
Okay, so there's one where they're playing with Play-Doh.
that doesn't work.
No, the whole thing. It is about
It's
Play-Doh.
about
The whole thing is Play-Doh. It's a great episode. Just go with it.
I think you guys should tap out.
There is-
If I'm honest.
It was like guess the trailer. It was the one where we look at a trailer and we try and guess what's going to be in the.
What
It
was
was-
that show called?
Da, 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 da,
Can I?
da.
It's
Yeah.
not your- no, don't. If you give him an answer, then he'll save it for your turn. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds,
seconds.
to tell me. There is that one. There is another
Yeah,
one.
versus Jenna.
Trailers are liars.
Yeah.
Correct.
Did we do more than one of those?
Wow.
I think we
Did
did
you guys
two
do
of
any-
those.
That was a great show. I need to do more of that.
Back
that
to
was,
Girl
that was me and
Power.
Ali talking about.
What about the one where you and Nick talk about
He already did that.
about like the endings?
No, that
Yeah.
was on. That was,
Yeah,
on
that
my,
was-
that was on my channel.
That was a Nick Koo video.
You sure?
Does
you
that
wanna
mean
do
she
that?
failed? And
Oh,
we
I
win?
just thought of another one.
Okay,
There's at least
wait,
two more.
wait.
No, she just failed.
You had longer than her.
No, but she said the wrong answer.
Okay, I'm sure that there's also another balloon settings.
You gotta
A
describe it.
Christmas one.
Yeah, she's right.
Yes.
She's really milking this balloon
There's at least
settings
two
thing.
more.
Balloon settings is a lie.
Subscribe to the channel.
There's also one called Balloon Puff.
What? Oh my goodness.
Only 2 people in the world are gonna get that joke.
Yeah. It's an inside joke. Alex
nah.
White, if you're out there.
Got nothing.
Can't think of anything.
Can't
Can you think of something? Take
Wait.
it away.
What do you
No,
mean?
she's already
Just
ahead.
for,
Just a slam
just,
dunk
just
it.
for a slam dunk, you know.
Just
Probably
oh,
another
what
balloon
about
settings The episode. buzzer beater.
Is there some kind of group settings trailer? Like a
There is.
No, that's just like
But that's
You know,
trend
that's
settings.
that's trend settings. That's just clips
Wait,
of us.
So was the magpie thing.
oh, wait, when you land on the YouTube channel, it
You
comes
the
out
Magpie
the
thing was a
trailer, right?
magpie.
What about
I watched it crap
What
with
about
Richo.
the one they just did last week?
You're really
The
stealing their.
Schwarzenegger.
You're really
Oh,
stealing
yeah.
their victory from.
What
That's
about-
not on YouTube?
Yeah, you should give
But that's
it to
not
us
on
now.
YouTube.
It's
That's
not.
that's only
That's
on.
content.
It's not, but
What about Chris and Ali try out the Nintendo Switch?
oh yeah.
That was what he was trying to hint
I
at.
was looking. I was like doing.
I
The
was
one
watching
when Nick
you and I was like,
Ali
that's gotta be a
tried
hint.
Nintendo Switch.
Chris.
Or whatever.
I think we
What
know
about the
it is
one
now.
where you go,
Alright.
you go to the game?
Give it to Girl
place?
Power.
Damn it.
Coming in fourth place with 7 points, Team Natty Shasha
Oh,
with
yeah.
What? We didn't even get it.
a whole brand new, unused
Gotta run the pan.
pack of Mentos. Mint.
That's pretty good.
Woo!
I'm surprised one hasn't been taken.
That's
out.
something I can use.
Coming in third place
I'd like a bit of
on
There you go.
10 whole. Oh,
Shit, it's
this
how
one
many
broke.
points did we get?
Sick.
We were on 7.
Suspense is killing me.
On 10 points,
Must be on 11 or something.
Team Dipslip.
Woo!
You have won a legitimate figure of Jonathan Rhys-Davies' character, Gimli, son of Gloin, from the hit movie series
Yeah!
The Lord of the Rings.
Audio listeners, this is like a Warhammer.
Share it between them.
Of course.
It's like a little trophy.
Yeah, Nick and I are going to go paint this afterwards.
It's an
for a bit of fun.
unpainted.
Congratulations.
version of Gimli.
Coming in third place
People's
with
choice.
12 points
Do you mean
is Team second place,
Thirdly, second.
Team Floor Dogs. You have
Oh,
won
yeah.
Yes.
a legitimate complete set of Sorry.
I kind of want the mentor.
Star Wars trivia cards.
It's Christmas!
Oh my goodness.
Just what I
I feel like
wanted.
the Mentos is
But now I know the
You
answers.
can have that one.
And coming in first place,
Yeah.
breaking the
Power.
tiebreaker to get 13 points, is Team Girl Power. You have won
So it's just faces. And you gotta
A
guess
slightly
what it is, so you gotta
used-
answer
Wait,
Mace
what?
Windu. That's cheating.
not
They got new things.
slightly
No.
used
this
You
is
said
Pink
they were good prizes.
Nintendo DS
Whoa!
with
Whoa!
SimCity creator.
Wow.
What?
Congratulations.
How did someone just win?
That is not bad.
That is a good That is a good
Girl
I'm-
Power.
I'm happy with coming second though.
Wait a minute. If
I want
it's,
to come last.
did you plan for these girls to win?
I didn't.
Hey, we were coming
The
last.
Hey,
gods have
Powerpuff
spoken.
Girls. well
Congratulations, everybody.
done. Can I be bumped?
Can we check the cameras for a point score? I think.
We
it's-
might need an instant
What's the
replay.
actual score? Can you
You just
run?
said
Run?
it.
No,
It was
like
7.
run down.
10.
10, 12,
Winners.
13.
Wow.
Wow.
Close. So close.
Wow.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Does anyone know how long we've been going?
Yeah.
According to my phone, an
hour
hour
and
and 6
six.
minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oi.
Now, guys, how do you think we went?
I think this is our best episode.
I
This
don't know
was
how much of
madness.
this you're gonna hear, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I honestly think
Blah,
that
blah,
we
blah.
should do this every week.
Oh,
It's not a bad
yes.
idea. Should we just turn the show into a game show?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun,
But what
dun,
question?
we might need to think of
Like
other
pointless.
questions.
Pointless.
We can do Star Wars trivia.
Yeah, Star Wars.
That's not a bad
Can't
idea.
even reach it.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys.
Great.
This has been a great 2.5 years. Is that how long that's been?
That's insane.
We started in 2016.
Just
When
over
I was-
2 years.
Yeah, when I asked Jono, I said, hey, and Chris, I think the same day, I was like, hey, we need to make content. They've got so many of these YouTubers out there who don't, they're not even funny, and we're so funny.
Modest.
We need to start a consistent thing, and then we started a podcast.
And you were single.
I was single.
Yeah.
I have a fiance now.
Look at how far we've come.
Yeah. Jono was single,
How's that
Still,
going?
still single.
still single.
You need to start a podcast. That's all I'm taking away from this.
That's the secret.
But I made one.
Chris was married.
Still married.
Still married. You know, that's a celebration. In today's market, that is a celebration.
The market. The marketplace.
Ye Chan left us. He
Still
died.
married though.
He's still married. Ye Chan is still married
But
though.
we're grateful for his service.
Clarify,
Big
he's
shout
not
out to
dead.
Yachin.
Yeah,
Ye
shout out to
Chan.
Ye Chan.
His planet
Rest in
needed him.
peace.
He's selling Hyundais.
Rest in peace, Richie.
But that's been it. Special announcements. Me and Nick have a new podcast. That's the first episode's up, but it's not in the podcast feeds yet. But we'll post it as soon as it is.
Great.
But if you want to just go to groupsettings.info, you'll find the episode.
What's it on? What do you guys do?
It's called What's the Kill Count? What's it about, Nick?
Well, we talk about this season. We are talking about Arnie movies, and we're going through our favorite Arnie movies, and we evaluate all the stuff we love about them, all the stuff we hate about them, and at the end of every episode, we talk about how many people got killed in these episodes.
And how many people got naked?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
Man.
What's the nude count?
Yeah.
The 80s. They
I
just
think
got
I
naked.
was listener 1.
Whoa.
Oh.
Pretty sure I was.
Actually, that's a lie. I actually heard it.
Yeah, I was playing it on my phone and he was there.
Oh, that doesn't count.
I
I
heard
just
it
discovered it
unedited.
organically online.
I heard it in its raw form.
Ah, we didn't hear the edited version.
All right,
with the
guys.
sound effects.
What?
My final thought.
I've been watching Dragon Ball Z super.
I added an intro in there.
Ah, yeah.
We also have a new review show, but it's like really hard to edit. So if you know any people like that are editors with lots of time who want to help us out with anything,
Helping.
that'd be great. But, yeah, guys. What? Okay, to round it up, starting with Nick, what's your favorite memory of the podcast? Tell the story.
My favorite memory was, I guess, getting asked on the show, because I was like, hey, I watched the show, and then I got asked to be on the show, which was kind of fun, and I was really nervous, because I was like, I don't know what to
Remember
talk.
that.
I over-prepared, because I was super nervous. I didn't know what to do.
Didn't
But-
do that again.
No, I didn't prepare the second time, that's for sure.
One time only.
But yeah, it was good times.
Good. I like wearing new shirts every week. With some subtle reference to pop culture.
I like your shirt.
I like that I got in before David.
Wow.
You're just the gender quota.
I
They had to convince people that Ali doesn't hate women.
oh gosh.
Still getting
He's
there.
engaged now.
I do have many favourite memories, but I'm the same as Nick. I was excited to be asked because I watched for a long time, and then one day in the office, Ali just kind of like pulled up a chair next to my desk, and he's like,
Oh.
"Do you want to be on the podcast?" And I was like, "Yes!" That was literally.
She actually yelled.
Yeah, I did.
Same move you did to Emma.
Oh.
Do you want to be
Except it
there?
does.
Yes.
And yeah, it didn't really go like that.
What do you mean? Anyway, whatever. So yes, but there have many other memories, including having sex with aliens and all
Whoa.
sorts of things.
Whoa.
Hey
Wow.
now.
I don't remember that one.
I do not remember that happening.
Galactic. What about you, Chris?
I will always remember when we were in Ali's bedroom,
Yeah.
John's mum's house,
Yeah.
and getting in trouble because we were too loud. I just shut the windows, so it was like a sauna.
Yeah.
And the story we were covering was this cow got off this boat. This cow escaped off this boat somehow. And it went on like a life spree. And it was just having a great time.
You
And
lost it.
And that was the first time
You
on the
actually
podcast
lost it.
that we lost. I lost it.
Chris
I couldn't
couldn't-
stop laughing.
Couldn't go through the
I
story
remember
because
that.
Couldn't
was laughing
complete-
the whole time.
Couldn't complete my segment.
It's a great one. You should go back and look for it.
Which
very-
all he was
very
laughing
funny.
at was the fact that a cow escaped in captivity and watched a sunset.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the scene.
For some reason,
so
that
funny.
was the funniest thing ever to
It
Chris.
was. It was. It still is. Still is gold. I watch it every night.
What about you, Joel?
Mine would be the second time I got asked to be on the podcast. So I thought the first time I was horrible. So the fact that I got asked to come back, I was like, hey, it wasn't so bad. So that, or maybe the time we opened the door and the pizza man arrived and ruined the whole podcast. But yeah.
It added to it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. My memory was also going to the bathroom in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say.
That was a good
You're
memory.
the only person to do that.
Yep.
But then Jono thought I was texting Ali going, I really need to go to the bathroom.
I was genuinely
And
worried.
Jono, it was during Jono's segment, and he thought I was like telling Ali that he's bombing in his topic.
I thought he hated what I was saying.
Jono was like, I thought you hated Big Mouth.
My favourite was probably when I was arguing with Chris about what a review was, and we just went back and forth.
I don't remember that
What?
at all.
It was great. It was great. Anyway, also
Where
I
did you
remember that.
yeah, nah, and being in your niece's playroom
Oh yeah.
and always trying to find one of her toys that I
Random toys.
could hold while we're doing it.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Context.
Were we doing the podcast?
She had a little set of frying pans.
That's the first
She
time
had a little frying pan set.
Anyway, that's been it. That's been 100. We really,
your
we
favourite?
can you charge the glasses while I tell my favourite story?
Turn up.
Wee.
Turn up, eh?
I guess it'll need to be a long one
what are you
because there's a
drinking
few
in this
glasses.
Just give me a little.
It's
I'll
the
just
milk
pretend like
Bailey.
I'm doing something.
It's the Milky Bailey.
Okay.
My favourite
Are you having some
podcast.
I've already got you.
I better
Fingers?
finish this.
Yeah, in this one.
I'll go through a few memories because there's a lot. But one of the favourite ones was when we hit episode 50
I remember
and
that.
we got all the
Just get a little
sparklers and we ended up like melting the table.
That was good.
That was pretty funny.
Sorry
You
guys.
kept saying spider things. Oh my goodness.
The time, frig, it's all blurring together. It's just been so many.
When you get the table built?
Oh yeah, that was a great one.
Hey,
So
I did that.
the reason Joel Moore got on this podcast.
Oh.
Wait,
Gotta get it on here somehow.
Hey.
No, you made the table before that. So I go to Joel. I'm like, I need a unique creation because normal tables don't come in half slots, which is what we needed because we needed a flat front and kind of a curved back. And I was like, hey Joel, I need a semicircle turtle. And he came back at me with his creative spark and said, what about a pentagon table? And I'm like, that's not what I asked for, Joel. That's not what I asked for at all. But it actually technically is a pentagon if you look at it.
Yeah, technically.
It's just two of the sides is super short.
Okay.
Good point.
It's irregular.
He's not wrong.
And I said, we need the chords to go through. And he made this hole in the middle that makes it look like almost like a flying wing thing.
It's very beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. And he made it out of all recycled wood because
Wow.
we're just thinking about our carbon footprint.
Amazing.
And then I varnished it.
You already
Still
said
doesn't
that.
know what that means.
And then
Every time I get a split.
my favorite...
There seems to be a stain.
No, you know what is my favorite was when friggin' Chris opened the Moe and hit himself in the head with the
I can't wait to see the video of that.
Can we make an Instagram video of that?
You gotta watch that.
I'll be honest. This one will be heaps easier to edit because it's all going to be one video, so I'll have time to do that.
The another memory I have is how many times Ali screws up work. Watching episodes back, it was definitely a highlight.
Yeah.
I'm not good at English.
Man, we need a
The other day
supercut
you
of
were
that.
good at English.
Whatever.
It's good.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks if you've ever watched us in any form, platform, or any way. Thanks for filling my glass, guys.
Oh, highlight.
Give
What?
me your glass.
Nick giving us, like, avatars. and
Oh,
an intro.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oi,
Oh,
just
yeah.
this in general is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Nick
hard.
Koo,
It
who's
needs
like,
to hang someone.
Yeah.
Mine.
it's
In
Nick's. He's holding it at his house.
actually mine.
It's
but
not a gift. It cost
You're
him
welcome
like
to
money.
print your own.
Well, we need to
I
sort
might
one
print
out
my own
Alex,
for my
because we
bedroom.
need that in our house.
Yeah, Nick deserves a special
not a
thank
gift.
you
Yes.
because every time I've asked him to do something for the show, he's done it. I only
and
paid him
beyond.
once for it, and it wasn't very much. And he's one of the most talented dudes I know. So as soon as he said yes, I'm like, that's awesome. Like for content on the show, but also just because he's a multi-talented freak, and we can use him in so many different ways.
Yeah, you freak.
Like on a new podcast, which I can get him to edit, so I don't have to edit it, which is bloody magical. Because now I can just be an idiot on the show and not have to do all the responsible things.
What a deal.
Download.
And yeah, and he's a crazy good artist, as you can see from the artwork on the side. He says he's developing, but I think he's all right.
He's a procreate.
Yeah.
Procreator.
Hashtag,
But-
hashtag procreate.
That's it for Trend Settings episode 100.
Mm.
Here's to 100 episodes and to 100,000 more.
Yeah.
Hey, 5 episodes.
Cheers.
Thanks to our live studio audience.
Yeah, show your faces.
Run into the shot.
Come on, you washed your hair and everything,
Yeah. The freshly washed hair.
girl. Went to the salon.
Now, I believe we have a special treat, which I'm going to stall for time for,
Mm.
if Emma wants to get it ready.
They're in chocolate container.
Yeah,
Even
it'll be
better.
fine.
You're getting married.
You're gonna put. Yeah, we're getting.
Actually,
We're gonna reenact
Should we
the
wrap
engagement.
I guess we'll do that later. But all good. Thanks. We love you. Does anyone want to say anything?
No.
Bye, Mom. Thanks
I
for
think
watching.
100
Thanks,
episodes
Jazza.
is very,
Good
very
achievement.
impressive.
100 episodes for
Well done.
Ali. Ali's the only
Yeah.
one who's
Yeah.
made it.
How have you not been
That
sick on
is
a
true.
Thursday?
That's true.
I've
has
been
been
sick
sick,
like
yeah.
20 times.
Yeah,
You've been
he's on it.
stranded.
He almost
you've been
missed an
sick.
episode.
I feel like every Thursday I come here is like I'm so sick.
He was nearly stuck in another state. I remember him ringing
Yeah.
like, "Hey, if I don't make it, can you just let the podcast guys in?" He's like, "I'm still at the airport."
Yeah, there was one time when I was stuck in Melbourne. We didn't start till like 9.
That
Well
was
done.
It's true.
Oh, that was
100 episodes.
And for
100.
editing 100 episodes.
It's impressive.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. 101 Trip Digits. What's up?